Alright. Just a moment. Sincere apologies for that. I'm not exactly sure how much it didn't record there, but I'll have to watch it later. It was a very short video, so yeah, carrying on from there. I'm hoping y'all were able to watch, as I was able to get the cheerleader ghosts photo and those intelligent responses out of Dr. Bonesaw here. Otherwise, ouch. Come on. Blasted laptop. Either way, I'm gonna try to see if I can get some more out of them.
Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? Wow, that sounded like a response.
That was
very interesting.
Quicker than expected. I'm glad about that. Okay. Welcome on board. Glad to have you here. I'm seeing. Thank you. Yeah, welcome on board. So last I left off, I had everything except for the temperatures, and I'm trying to get the final audio logs for Dr. Bonesaw here. Pretty sure that it's just down to intelligent responses, since I learned that he is in fact an intelligent haunting. So, this will be fascinating. Do have some audio files. I'm not sure if they were able to record before I got disconnected earlier, but I'll check them out once I get back to the office. Seems like I'm just kind of rushing along here. I might go back out here. Oh, yeah, out here. See if I can get the cheerleading ghosts help on the last bit. I really don't want to bother her any more than I have, because she's been really helpful, but Dr. Bonesaw is just a little shy this evening. Yeah, she came in right on through here. I wonder if later on, once things get going well enough that I can put up more than 15-minute long videos, if maybe I could throw those up in, complete duration if it recorded the rest of it, just maybe the lost videos. That'd be kind of cool. Let me just check out around here. I don't think that I don't have you guys covered in 76. I am still doing the dailies, and at some point I'm probably going to do the farming technique, which is going to be, well, since I'm not in 76, I'll just tell you. It's going to be me making a bunch of burner characters and doing the fishing quest. I should also be able to get a lot of improved bait when I do that, so, for those who are paying attention now while I'm live, or for those who watch this video later and are Fallout 76, you play Fallout 76 and you want those advanced fishing plans, or you want that improved bait a little bit easier than going absolutely cuckoo, because you know how much they love to do that, to try to get you to waste $30 on their fish bait bucket.
Something's going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
Cheerleader ghost for the save. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very kindly. I will let you rest for the evening. My sincerest thank you, though. Poor soul. Nobody should be taken too long. Nobody should be taken at all, you know? Mystery Bob, in a good world. In a good world, a perfect world, we'll be helping each other, not hurting each other. I know that... Okay, I'm just getting my pictures mixed up. That would be a good spot. So he's answered this. He's answered this.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here
last audio file
other than me? Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
They're everywhere. That's... Alright. But that was the last bit. Now the good doctor should be even more helpful than ever before. So, a lot of audio files there. And it'll be interesting to see what all I've gathered. Is this new? I feel like this particular shirt rack is new. Kinda remember... I don't really remember that. It's really filling out here, isn't it? It's definitely looking like it's being official merch time with this place. Come a long way from when I started. It's like a week ago. Coming up in the world, let's go. Alright. See what I'm at with slime. So I still have 350 to go. That would be... That'd be 7 more successful investigations. I'm not going to get my camera tonight, but, yeah. To be honest, I really want to, get this guy taken care of a bit, too. So now, Archives, Evergreen Lane... Carter had a bad temper. No, that's the little girl. So that would be Connor, right? Yeah, that evenly splits it. This should be good. Yeah, I think so. For the last run of the evening. That. All my favorite ones for now. Back to Evergreen. At least 4 known ghosts here. Do a little bit of shift.
It seems like the Wentz family isn't worried about their safety, although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is paranormal. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
A little shuffling around though, so that I can have so much pain in the bones. I do feel like I'm making some good progress on that, so I should be able to do longer live streams. It's just, will my laptop let me before it overheats? I guess it's the real thing. So I've got Private Connor and the Screamer. Screaming Ghost, as he's called. Almost EMF right off the bat. Don't see him here, though.
Incredible. A photo of an entity?
Wow. That was something else. Where was I? EMF. I'm gonna have to go about this way. Can I just take the moment to admire this kitchen setup? I mean, it's open concept. It's a nice island, even for how small it is to me. But, well, actually, yeah, 2 sinks would make sense. I mean, food prep right there. I was admiring that. Jerk. Okay, fine. Back to what I was doing. So, gonna say I didn't get it. Didn't get it there either. 4. I do know how to use my hotkeys. Come on. Can I get the wow. Wow. This got interesting. Huh. Wow.
Looks like this is a normal EMF reading.
Brother, I got yelled in the ear like 3 times. I'm not sure what's normal in this building. Still a lovely kitchen, by the way. Okay, that's the porch. Automatic lights. Alright. Technology for the win.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Don't do that too much, I'll get used to it. Very clever. And then, yeah, and then I'm going to turn around and you're going to yell at me again, aren't you? You know, that hurts my feelsies. Not really, but... I mean, if they were there for hurting, they'd be hurting.
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Need you to help me first, buddy. And, the lights. Got a job to do here, pal.
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
Just this light switch, right? Okay. Have fun with that, pal.
These temp readings are unusual.
You just passed through me? Yeah, it's going up here. Entering this room, or is it tracking this way? Toying with me. No, they don't call him the Screamer for nothing. I'm just gonna say it. I'll scratch my neck a little bit there. I'm gonna shove this thermometer up your butt. I'll get those temps. Oh, bung monkey. I'll stick those up your Casper butt. You're gonna give me those temperatures. Scary ghost guy.
Something is going on here. These temperature readings are definitely paranormal.
I don't think he liked the proctology threat. Maybe I should do that more often with these ghosts. Yeah, I'm gonna stick this up your butt. Okay, there we go. now he wants to cooperate. Now he's working with me. Man, that's why doctors do that, huh? Hey, don't behave, it's going in the other way. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of intelligent ghosts, intelligent beings, I'm in the wrong place for the equipment that I got here. So, first off, bear with me just a moment, Mr. Private Connor. So, paranormal, EMF, paranormal, so I can put the temperature and the EMF away. And I would like that. Alright. Back to see how Private Connor's doing this evening. If I got him to respond out here, I'd be scratching my head. However, his orb does hang out over here, so...
Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
In real life ghost hunting, if I remember right, it is also
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
A lot harder to get one of these out here.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Hence why you usually see me try to do this sort of thing inside, is because, just like real ghost hunting, you're probably going to get a lot better, less disturbed audio trying to do this sort of a thing inside. So, here I go. Please keep the lights off, Private. That's an order. Now.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Is there anything you'd like to tell me? Is there
That
anything
might
you'd
have
like
been
to
a
tell
wasted
me?
one. I might have already asked that
Do you know why I'm
previously.
here?
Which, if he had responded, would have been a loss.
Do you know why I'm here?
I'm gonna try this room over here. It does pace through here as well, so let me ask that question
Do you know
again.
why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
Why don't I turn that question around? Why are
you here? Why are you here?
Dead either way. Gotcha. Well, let me go over here and try.
How many people are here other than me? How many people are here other than me? Do you know why I'm here? Do you know why I'm here?
But I did already ask this one. Don't answer that. Thank you. Wow, took some moment. And I asked that question. It's the first one he answered.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Don't remember if he answered this one.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
See if he's toying around with the lighting in here. Connor, it's not like you to not say anything, pal. I've investigated you a few times. I had to know your habits by now.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me? Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
That was a response, and that, I think, unlocked the artifact. Paranormal, absolutely paranormal. Really sounds like a response. Paranormal. Well, I feel reasonably confident with that. Reasonably confident that I can tie up that investigation. Maybe it's just a jump scare, but I got more energy now. So far, so good. Oh! Well, it happens to the best of us. That was the first imperfect. Oh well. You can't win them all, right? Combat Carl. But I'm gonna check out the poster here. If I saw that right, I got his artifact available, right? Yeah, there you go. I got his artifact. So that's the screamer, and I can put him to rest. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the screamer completed. I'm going to put him to rest because I wanted to do that before the end of the month anyways. So gotta have stuff to make him come out of his corner. Not so much him though, because if I've already got all that on him, then let's see. And since that's all for Private Connor, let me go for the Ghost of the Young Child. See if I can help the little kid out. Yeah, it splits that evenly. Alright. If you're going to go after 2, you definitely want to split it evenly, but if you really want a ghost to be active, then you want to get as much as you can on the one ghost. It all depends on how you want to play it. I like to try to split it up between 2, personally. I'll try to let Conrad speak, and I'll just kind of hang out over in the corner for a moment.
It seems like the Wentz family isn't worried about their safety, although it does seem like they're pretty startled when experiencing something they think is paranormal. I'm sure I'll be able to find enough evidence to support their claims and put their minds at ease.
Don't know where I put that, but I'll find it later. Don't really need it anyways. I like air, compassion, friendship, you know, things people do need. So, let's see if I can do my king of this game thing here. I'm not going to completely not completely, what's what I'm looking for here? I'm having a brain fart. That's it, that's the artifact right there. And, okay, me, remember what you didn't do and, learn from it. I learned something here. There's always the proper attitude I find to have, rather than going and getting all grouchy with yourself. Just, you know, I learned something from that. I want that for audio. I'm a little puzzled. I'm seemingly having a hard time grabbing my camera here. There he goes. I knew it'd cooperate with me eventually. Alright. So yeah. So now in here, here's a way to cheese this. If you really want to cheese it.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Once the artifact is in,
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
the thing is though, you're not going to be able to get the temps, just the EMF cheesed out that way, so there is that. No temps. Still though, Easy EMF every time once you get it in here. Well, what's the fun in that if you're just doing that to do that, you know? So, I'll be releasing private... Oh, wait, no, I can't release Private Connor yet. I need the smudge sticks for that. My bad. But I'll still be able to. I just gotta go get the smudge stick for them. And those are easy enough. Those aren't expensive enough to be a worry.
Nothing paranormal about these temperature readings.
Oh, because I'm right by the vent. Alright. That clocks, that checks. Don't expect much activity out of Private Connor this time around. Simply due to the fact that my focus is on the father and his daughter.
These temp readings are unusual.
Almost at the temps.
Something is going
No,
on
I did get
here.
the temps. Awesome.
These temperature
Okay.
readings are definitely paranormal.
Leg swap. Alright. This is the part where you scream in my ear. I don't think he was listening. Did you change your mind yet? No. Okay, I want them all, Napoleon. Eventually you will find your
What an experience to take a photo of a ghost.
Yeah, that'll send you to the loo, alright. Okay. Random. Now, speaking of the loo. Don't know why. I still never got that song when I was a kid. Who would want to skip to the loo? I mean, do you have to use the bathroom that badly? You're gonna soil yourself just skipping all the way there. Actually, no. Give me that camera. I'm not done with that camera. However, yes, am done with temperature, am done with EMF. Thinking, don't need that. I'm thinking I don't need that. Alright. Should be good then. Lines up my tool belt. Should be a little bit easier to navigate. I'll be back with the smudge sticks once it comes to that. But little girl walks these hallways that needs a photo. Probably also be a good screenshot though, so I'm gonna break my no lights rule for a second, because this might be a good screenshot here. These are some really nice shiny floors.
Incredible. I captured a ghost on film.
Okay, so harder to see her with the light on. I was just curious to see first off if that was even going to do that. They changed this part. That's good. That actually incentivizes you to have the lights off. I like it. However, I don't think I can rely on her for a cover photo now, huh? Oh well. At least I got her picture. Audio data is the other part, right? Could just have that one guy scream in my ear a few times. What was the fun in that?
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Oh, hey. That would have been a way better photo. Kids will be kids. That would have been a way better photo. Oh, wow. You clever little rascal. I mean the rascal part endearingly, of course. After Private Connor. Gotta help this kid move on next.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
And I just opened up her artifact too, so I'll be able to do that much more effectively. What kind of haunting is she, though? What kind of a ghost is she? Definitely not a Raiju. Definitely not a mare. See, in Sim, I was paying attention to those Phasmo videos. Oh, hey, kid.
How rare to take a photo of a
That's
ghost.
a way better photo, thank you. A way better photo. You know, I think I will allow myself to go get yelled at by your father. Yeah. It sounds crazy, but yeah, I'll go deal with that. I still need the audio anyways. And you've been good to me, you've been nice.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Or maybe I don't need to be yelled at. No, still gotta get yelled at. Okay.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Booze is bad, okay?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Drinking's bad for you, okay? You don't want to be drinking, okay?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
Still need the Booze Hound's final audio. Of course, he had a reason for drinking. He did have, a valid excuse. He was stressed. There's better ways to deal with it. How about I put it that way? There's way better ways to deal with it, but under the circumstances of him being stressed out and him not feeling heard, people do that, you know. They shouldn't, but they do. And that's what I'm kind of trying to get at here. Probably a poor choice in words the first time, yeah. Drinking, probably not a good idea. Probably really not a good idea for anything more than just like one drink to relax your nerves. And then, you know, just don't go overboard. But, yeah.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence.
Not condoning drinking. My dad had an alcoholism problem, if I'm being honest with you. Didn't make him any less of a man, just meant he had something he had a hard time fighting, in his case, didn't win out against. Well, that and the leukemia, but the alcoholism didn't help. It probably fast-tracked it, you know? Yeah, it is what it is. At least he's at peace now. Now with him, that's quite a story. And the whole reason I would get back to what I'm saying. I mean, yes, there's no valid reason for drinking, but I mean, it's a matter of trauma for the people that do that, you know. They're trying to cope with some trauma, I think, in most of the cases. In my dad's case, it was his time in service from 65 to 69, pulling dead bodies of his friends off aircraft. He watched them go to Vietnam alive, and they came back, first in boxes and then in bags. It broke his heart. It broke him over time. He turned to the bottle. Should never